In a previous video, I had shown all my components as they had come back from the sandblaster. This here is my collection of components so far after my first attempt at Cerakoting. Now, it is far from a perfect Cerakote job. I'd had a lot of first things today. It's my first time working with Cerakote. It's my first time having to mix a two-part paint. It's also my first time working with an airbrush. So, had a lot of firsts today, and it is far from a decent paint job, but I learned a lot, so that's important. I learned a lot as far as how to handle the entire process of Cerakoting and how to work with an airbrush. In addition, I also learned how these colors are going to go together, and I think that they look fantastic. I think the video is going to make this color seem a little lighter than what it is, but it's a beautiful color. This is the Benelli Sand by Cerakote. I think it's just perfect. I live in a desert environment, so this is great. Great for camouflage out here. I also did two pieces of the furniture. I have my, I believe it's my castle nut, and I also have my barrel nut. And I also did on the other side, let me see if I can flip this around. I also did my ejector port dust cover. So again, you can see some blotchiness on the receiver, and obviously it'll have to be redone, but I'm learning a lot, and I've shown myself that it is possible to Cerakote it on my own. And I really like the way these colors are contrasting with each other. The one piece that really did turn out to be, you know, almost nearly perfect on the Cerakote, it's also the last piece I worked on. I think that's the way things go sometimes. But this barrel nut looks really good. I mean, that turned out just really nice. Considering that this was bare metal just this morning, I mean, this looks really nice. This is the burnt bronze from Cerakote. Another reason why I'm happy about the way things turned out is because I was concerned about these threads, these fine threads both on the outside and on the inside. I was really able to get the proper layering of coating so as to not affect any of the way that this functions. So I'm really happy about that. I think it says a lot about what I learned today. So there's still some positives to take away. I'm probably gonna go ahead and leave the barrel nut as it is. I love the color, I love the way it looks. But I think everything else I'm gonna have to take back to the sandblaster and have them take them back down the metal, and gonna have to re-Cerakote it now, knowing what I know. So it's all going back to the sandblaster, and what I've learned really is that Cerakote is not a paint, it's a finish. It's an actual coating that goes on here. So I can't just take this off with aircraft remover or other things that I've used in the past with other paints. This is a real serious coating that's on here. So that's good for the long term of it. I do like the fact that it's going to be resistant to a lot of things when I'm out there using this. But for now, it kind of stinks because it means I have to pay for another sandblasting job. But that's okay. I've learned a lot. Again, I really like the way these colors are looking. If you look at that dust cover there, looks really nice. I like the contrast there. So this is still bare metal. This is my handguard. That's going to remain bare metal for a little bit. I think I want to stencil this somehow, and I haven't quite decided how I'm going to do that or how I'm going to source those stencils. But this is going to stay bare metal for a while. It's the most visible piece of my new AR, so I want to make sure I have my technique down by the time I take this on. But otherwise, this is where we're at. So Cerakote attempt 1. It doesn't give me finished parts or too many finished parts, but I did learn a lot. So we'll see how it comes along in the next video.